Hi, 4th grade, it's Mrs. Boswell. You're going to need your math notebook, something to write with, and your Module 1 Lesson 7 notes today. You'll want to grab those and then go ahead and glue this in and then open up to the contents page. Now that you are open to the table of contents, you are going to label this Module 1 Lesson 7. And the goal today is, it says, I can round multi-digit numbers to the thousands place value. Okay, so we're going to be working with place value again. So we're going to title this Round Multi-Digit Numbers. Okay, you'll label your number to whatever page you put it on. All right, so we're ready to take our notes, and I'm going to scan in, or scroll in so you can see me just a little bit better. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, so let's go back over our I can statement. It says, I can round multi-digit numbers to the thousands place value. So this first one, it says round 4,100 to the nearest thousand. So we're going to take that number and round it to the nearest thousands. Well, first of all, we've been learning about our place value, so I really want to know which of these numbers is in my thousands place value. So I'm going to come a little bit closer for you. So I have, if I were saying I would go, our teacher hates that. Oh, there it is. That 4 is in our thousands place value. So I'm going to put a box around it because that to me is my thousands place value. So I'm rounding this to the nearest thousand. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to say, how many thousands are in 4,100? Well, we boxed it, and we know that there are 4,000 in here. So I'm going to come here to my vertical number line, and you can add little arrows if you want. Okay. Down here, I'm going to mark my lowest point as 4,000. Okay. Because I know that there are 4,000 in the nearest, or is the thousands in 4,100. Okay. Now, how many are, and what is one more thousand than 4,000? Think about it. If you said 5,000, you're correct. So you're going to mark 5,000 up here because that's one more than 4. Because remember, when we round, we go up. So we're going to start with our lowest number is 4,000. And then our highest number, 1,000 more, would be 5,000. Then we want to know, what's halfway? Well, right now I know these are in the thousands place value, but what place value comes before 1,000? If you said the hundreds, you're right. So if I had 4,000 and I wanted to get halfway to 5,000, well, I'm going to go in those hundreds, right? So I would go all the way up to 10 for my hundreds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I know that. So my 1,000 is going to be 4 because I'm going up. So 4,000, and I'm going halfway. Halfway would be here to the 5. So I'm going to put the 5 in the hundreds place value. So it becomes 4,500. Okay. So 4,000 plus 1,000 is 5,000. But halfway in between 4,000 and 5,000 is 4,500. Okay, it's that hundreds place value, halfway. Okay, now that I know what is my thousands, what is 1,000 more, and what's halfway, now we're going to decide where does that 4,100 go? Well, I'm going to say 4,000, 4,100. Oh, right here is 4,100. Then it would be 4,200, 4,300, 4,500, or 400. Then you get to 4,500. Then it would be 4,600, right? But our 4,100 is right here. Okay? So we've put it here. Now, is 4,100 near 4,000? Or is it closer to 5,000? If you said 4,000, you're correct. 4,100 is near 4,000. So 4,100 rounds to 4,000. Okay? Now we're going to keep the same thing, but this time we're going to use another number, and we're going to use 4,700. So we know that the 1,000 is 4,000. 1,000 more would be 5,000. Halfway is 4,500. Okay? And now we need to place 4,700. Well, I know this is 4,100, 4,200, 4,300, 4,400, 4,500, 4,600. Ooh, 4,700. Oh, well now I can place that on my vertical number line. So now I have 4,700. Is it near 4,000 or 5,000? If you said it's closer to 5,000, you're correct. So 4,700 rounds to 5,000 because it is closer to 5,000. Okay? Let's do our next one. I'm going to move this over so you can see it. This time it says we're going to round 14,500 to the nearest 1,000. So I'm going to look at the thousands. I know that there's ones, tens, hundred, thousands. Oh, that 4 again is in my thousands. So I'm going to come over here to my number line. Okay. What's my 1,000? It's 4, but I have a 1 in front of it, so my thousands is, because remember, these three numbers, the 10,000s and 100,000s are all part of that. So this 1,000 is 14,000. Okay. So there's my bottom number. Well, what's 1,000 more? If you said 15,000, you're correct. Okay. And then I want to know what's halfway. Well, I know down here my bottom number is 14. So what's halfway? So I'm going to look at that 100. So halfway, if we remember over here, halfway was 500. So I bet it's 14,500. So that's halfway. So I've got 14,000. 1,000 more is 15,000, and then I have 14,500. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and put on our 14,500. Well, I've got 14,000, 14,100, 14,200, 14,300, 14,400, 14,500. Oh, look! It's already on our nine. That's our number, 14,500. It's our halfway mark. Is that true? Yeah, here's our number. It's already here. This is our number right here. Okay? It's right in the middle. It's halfway. So is it closer to either number? No, it's in the middle. It's halfway. Okay? Well, we're going to remember this rule. Okay? The rule is when we will round up when we are at 500 or 5 or higher. Okay? So the rule is we will round up. 14,500 is nearer to 15,000. Okay? So anytime you have our numbers, okay, we're using that number, the 5 and above, we're going to round up. If it's zeros, 100, 200, 300, 400, we're going to round down. But when we're in the middle, we're always going to round up. So that 5 is kind of your round up. So I know that 14,500 rounds to 15,000. Okay? Let's do our next one. Our next one, it says, round 14,990 to the nearest 1,000. So I'm going to look at that 1,000. Oh, look, it's that 4 again. Okay? So we're going to put in our numbers. So our 1,000 is 14,000. 1,000 more for the top of our line is 15,000. And halfway would be 14,500. Remember? Because 0, 5, and another 5 would make 1,000. Okay, that's halfway. Because 500 plus 500 is 1,000. Okay? So, now we need to place our number on our chart. So I already know that this is 14,990. I know 990 is larger than 500. So I'm going to go 14,600, 14,700, or 700, 14,800, 14,900. So I would say it's about right here, 14,990. Now, is 14,990 closer to 15,000 or closer to 14,000? If you said 15,000, you're correct. So 14,990 rounds to 15,000. Okay. We're going to do our very last one. Okay. It says round 14,345 to the nearest thousand. So again, that 4 is in my thousand. Now, sometimes that will change, but for today, you're noticing that it repeats a lot. So I'm going to add my numbers. Okay, so my bottom number, my thousand would be 14,000. Okay, add 1,000 more would make 15,000. And halfway, we already kind of established that up here, is 14,500. Okay, because 500 plus 500 makes 1,000. Remember, we went 14,000 plus 1,000 was 15. Okay, so let's see if we can place 14,345. Okay, on our vertical number line. So we got 14,100, 14,200, 14,300. So it's kind of right in here. So 14,345. Now, is that near 14,000 or near 15,000? If you said 14,000, you're correct. Okay, because my number in the hundreds place value is below the 5. So 5 and above, it rounds up. Okay, 4 and below, it rounds down. So I know that 14,345 rounds to 14,000. The number that we will always look at, if you've noticed, is I use this 3. We use the 9. Up here we use that 5. Those numbers help us decide what we round to, because it's the hundreds place value that comes before the thousands. So today, again, you guys are going to be rounding. It says I can round multi-digit numbers to the thousands place. Good luck today.